Hi guys, this is Bangs Garcia. Welcome back to my channel. It's Christmas in 2 weeks, so I would like to share with you another personal recipe of mine which you could prepare for your family on Christmas Day. I am calling this Christmas recipe beef stew stuffed red peppers. Or maybe I should call it red pepper stuffed with beef stew? I don't know, because I haven't really done the entire recipe before. I've done beef stew and stuffed red peppers separately before. I'm used to cooking beef stew all the time, but the stuffed red pepper, I've done it only once, I think with chicken. Today is gonna be my second time, so hopefully it will go well. It has to go well. Anyway, the reason I chose beef stew as my Christmas recipe is because beef stew is really naturally served during Christmas season, diba? I think it is here in the UK. Red peppers because it's red. And I know that it will just bring out the Christmas spirit in my Christmas dish. The red color will just make my dish more Christmassy, diba? So let's make our Christmas dish more artsy, more festive looking. Before I start cooking, I am going to show you two sets of ingredients. The first one would be for the beef stew recipe, and the second one would be for the mashed potatoes. Originally, I wanted to pair this up with quinoa, but then I realized that mas bagay itong beef stew recipe with mashed potatoes. The taste of mashed potatoes is much more favorable compared to quinoa for most people, I think. So number one, you will be needing beef, of course. This is 700 grams of lean diced beef when I bought it, but then I sliced it into smaller pieces since we are going to put it inside the red peppers. Peaches, if you don't have the fresh peach fruit, then you can get it from the can with the juice, because you will also be needing the juice. 1/4 cup of peach juice is enough. 1 medium-sized onion, 2 peeled carrots, beef broth. This beef broth came from the pressure cooker kasi I already prepared my beef yesterday. I put it in the pressure cooker for 12 hours para very tender talaga siya. I put 1 Knorr beef cube inside and then I didn't throw it away. You have to set it aside so you can use it as one of your ingredients for this recipe. This is about 1.5 cup. And then peeled plum tomatoes. But if you don't have this ingredient, you can actually use ketchup or any tomato purees or concentrates that you've got there. 1 teaspoon of thyme, 1 teaspoon of dried parsley, 2 to 3 pieces of bay leaves, 2 teaspoons of onion gravy granules. You'll be needing 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire. This is very important because I tried cooking the beef stew without this. It really tasted differently. Of course, olive oil or any oil that you're comfortable to use. Of course, you'll be needing red peppers since we are going to put the beef stew inside it. And make sure to choose the biggest red peppers para marami kang mailagay na beef stew sa loob. Grated cheddar cheese and mascarpone cheese. Any brand will do. And then salt and pepper to taste by the end of your cooking. It really depends on your taste buds. For the recipes of the mashed potatoes pala, of course, usually 2 to 3 peeled potatoes, 2 tablespoons of butter, but since I only have 1 potato, I'm just gonna use 1 tablespoon of butter. Milk, I haven't prepared it yet. About 1/4 cup of milk. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic granules or garlic powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of rosemary or fresh rosemary. Okay, so I think we're ready to start. First step would be to cut your red peppers open. Make sure to do this before you start cooking the beef. So you have to cut the red peppers at the top part. And then take the seeds out, clean it. If you need to wash it, do it. Don't throw these away, because this is part of your garnish. You can also start boiling your potatoes before you start cooking the beef. Tip pala for boiling your potatoes, the perfect way of cooking your potatoes is to use cold water para hindi maluto agad yung labas. Kasi otherwise, maluluto agad yung labas and then the middle part would be still hard and crunchy. And then you can also cut your potato into half para mas mabilis din maluto. And then make sure that your potatoes are properly covered up with water. And you can time it for 20 minutes. While cooking the potatoes, you can start cooking your beef. 1 tablespoon of olive oil. If it's hot enough, you can now start putting your carrots first kasi you want the carrots to be very tender before stuffing it inside the red peppers. So, unahin natin ang carrots. For about 10 minutes. You have to keep stirring to avoid burning your carrots. When it's halfway through, you can start putting the onions. When the onions are turning brown, you can start adding the beef into the pan. Since the beef is actually cooked na for 12 hours in the pressure cooker, you don't have to wait for too long before adding the rest of the ingredients. So you can start adding the thyme, 1 teaspoon thyme, 1 teaspoon parsley, and then mix, stir it well. You can start adding 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire. Then mix it well, and then add the 2 tablespoons of plum tomatoes. Add 1/4 cup of peach juice. And then the peaches, sliced peaches. Stir it for about 2 minutes. And then now you can add your beef broth. This is 1.5 cups of beef broth, but I think I'll be just needing one cup. I don't want it to be too saucy naman kasi baka pumapaw sa red peppers ko. You really have to estimate. It depends on you. If you like to have more sauce and if you ever decide not to put it in the red peppers, then maybe you might wanna have more sauce. Baka pwede mong gamitin yung buong cups ng beef broth. Now you can add the bay leaves. 2 teaspoons of onion gravy granules. Lastly, you can start adding the mascarpone cheese. 2 tablespoons of mascarpone cheese. It's getting creamy now. Let me try. It's actually good na, pero I think gusto ko pa na may konting saltiness. So, pwede akong dumagdag ng a dash of salt, sabay na rin ng pepper. Just a dash, para hindi masyado maalat. 3 dashes ata yun. Now that we've already put all the ingredients for the beef stew, you can start preheat your oven at 180 degrees. Now, let me try it again. Perfect. You have to check your potatoes pala if it's soft enough na to be mashed. Right now, it's been 20 minutes but I think kulang pa rin. So if you think na kulang pa yung time, it's okay to add. Kasi it would be easier to mash the potatoes when it's really, really soft. And then now, I think the beef is ready, so you can turn it off. I'm getting hungry! I'm missing Amelia and Isabella. They're both at my in-laws' house. Kaya walang maingay sa background, nakakamiss. When you boil your potatoes pala, you have to add salt para mas mabilis maging tender yung potatoes. Baka pwede pa ako mag-add ngayon. Maybe it's not too late. Whoa, parang instant yun ah. Parang naging softer agad. I should have done it earlier. I totally forgot. Sorry guys. So you have to drain the water, of course. And then when you drain, don't drain lahat ng tubig. Magtira ka ng kahit konti. This is my masher. It is best to use this kind of masher kesa sa mga blender. When you use a blender, the potatoes tend to get gluey. Hindi yun masarap na mashed potatoes. Mash it like this. Just press against it. And then I'm gonna add milk. About 1/4 cup, I guess. Actually, dahil isa nga lang yung potato ko, 1/4 cup is too much. So just estimate it. And then add the butter. So baka half lang kunin ko. And then the rosemary, 1/2 teaspoon. Garlic powder or garlic granules. 1/2 teaspoon. So it looks like this now. I think you can add more milk. Yeah, it looks creamier now that I added more milk. Then you can add a little bit of salt and pepper again. See, now it's perfect. It's now perfectly mashed. Okay, now that the beef stew is ready, the mashed potato is ready, it's time to stuff. Just set aside the tray before you preheat the oven. Put this here. Get a spoon and then scoop the beef stew from your pan and then put it inside. Now that I've stuffed my red peppers with beef stew, you can start drizzling it with cheddar cheese. Drizzle it on top of the red peppers. Don't forget the cover for your red peppers. Dapat roasted lahat. Now it's time to put it inside the oven. I'm excited! Roast it for 15 minutes. At 180 degrees. Okay, 15 minutes is done. It's perfectly roasted. 15 minutes is really perfect for roasting red peppers. Yay! I've done it well! Last time kasi parang medyo nasunog yung roast peppers ko. If you have lots of beef stew left in your pan pala, don't forget to transfer them in a Tupperware so you could eat it the next day. Actually, it's good to be in the fridge for about 3 to 4 days. And I find that it even tastes better the next day. So yeah, don't throw it away. You can eat it with rice if you want. Wow! The cheese on beef stew smells good. Really good. Nakakalaway. Oh my gosh, you have to be careful not to squeeze the red peppers too tight pala. Oh my gosh! Please, 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 please. Yes. Whew! That was easier. Okay, so what I'm planning is to put the red pepper on top of the mashed potatoes. Yay, they're back! Hi! Oh, wait. You can't see Amelia. There she is! Hi!
Treats!
Treats!
Treats are yummy!
Were you a good girl at Lola's house?
Yeah, Booty!
Oh, I missed you guys! Okay, so Amelia wants to take over my vlog again. Do you want to teach them how to garnish the plate?
Mommy. Yeah, Mommy?
Yeah? You wanna? Okay, I'm gonna teach you how, okay? My plan is to put the red peppers on top of the mashed potato. So put it in the middle of the plate. Like this. Yeah. Someone's munching here.
Oh, yeah, Nino.
Have you eaten your dinner?
Yeah.
Good girl. What did you eat?
Rice
And
and ham.
And ham.
And Yora's house.
Oh, good girl. Did you finish it?
Yeah.
Good job. I'm going to put the red pepper on top of it.
Yes.
Like that.
Yeah.
See? Isabella's gonna cry. And then put the tip of the red pepper on the side, like that. And you can add some fresh parsley on the side. Beautiful, right? There you go. Ta-da! Now it's ready to be served by Chef Banks and Chef Amelia. Yay! It's ready. It's ready to be served. Hi. You having fun? You're cheating! Look at that. Yum yum.
Yum yum.
Okay, that's it. We're done. If you are struggling to find a recipe to cook for your family on Christmas Day, then here it is. I hope I was able to help you out. And please comment below. Let me know your thoughts about this recipe and if you were able to cook it at home. If you were able to try it out, then let me know what you think of it. Let me also know if there are any other recipes that you would want me to cook for you next time. And if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. See you again soon. Bye!